So now that we've developed the front sketch, we'll go ahead and develop the next sketch. We'll select the Create Sketch tool, rotate around, and we want to select the plane that's perpendicular to our previous sketch. And I'm going to start by drawing the rectangle that is our base. So I'll do R on the keyboard. I'm going to use this center point rectangle from the origin, drag it out, hit Escape to get out of the rectangle tool, D for dimension. We want this base here to be the width of our box, so that's going to be W. And we want the height to be the height of our tool compartment. So that rectangle is fully defined. Now I need to draw the partition that holds in the handle up here. To do that, I'll use the line tool. So I'll select line on the L on the keyboard for line. And I want to come over approximately the thickness of the material and select on this line, but I don't want to select on the corner here. So select, and then I'm going to bring it up, but left click, and I'm going to continue to hold the left mouse button down and drag this guy around. Lift up on the mouse button, and finally click on the line here. And that gives us a line with an arc in there. And we are tangent at this point, but not over here. So we'll give it a tangent constraint. Let Escape to get out of the tangent constraint tool. And we need these two lines to be equal. So I'll give it an equal constraint. Two lines are now equal. We'd like for this arc to be in the center of everything. We want this all to be symmetrical. So I'll use a construction line from the center here. I'll type line, L on the keyboard for line. Select at the midpoint or at the origin point. Bring it up to the midpoint, which is that triangle. And we need this to be in a vertical orientation. So come down here and select the vertical. I would also like this to be a construction line. So I'm going to go ahead and select the construction tab. And I'll start dimensioning some of these elements. So I'll make this 1.5 inches. I'd like this to be the thickness of our material, which we established earlier in the parameters is T. And then I just need to define the height of this arch. I'd like this arch to be a consistent distance above this point. So I'll try dimensioning from that point to this point and see if it takes. And it looks like it does. So 0.5. And you'll notice there's a purple tab here, which means it's using another sketch element to define this sketch. So it's linked to the original sketch. We'll take one last look at it. That's everything I'd like to do on that sketch. I'll go to Stop Sketch, and I want to save.